Well, we've been talking a lot about the heat, and since the Quad Cities is experiencing some temperatures close to the 90s in the next couple of days, we're looking at some ways that people are beating the heat. News 8's Charles Hart is joining us in studio this morning with how one local group trains for it. Good morning, Charles.
Hey, good morning, David. Hey, well, we show you this beautiful view of the Mississippi River every morning, and during your morning commute, you may have seen him, but the Y Quad Cities rowing takes to the Mississippi River at 5:30 in the morning for practice to beat the heat and row anywhere from 6 to 12 miles at a time. And to make sure the rowers are as used to high temps as much as possible, there's times when they're actually asked to wear heavier clothing, believe it or not, when practicing for competitions that are in warmer climates, and they'll also practice in the afternoons sometimes to give them more exposure to the heat. So clearly they're not always trying to beat the heat, but however, I spoke to one of the coaches, Audra Weber, who says sometimes there are instances where the heat is their main competitor out on the water.
We really focus on hydration, making sure the kids always have water with them, always have ice cold water. We try to keep the body temperature as cool as possible for as long as possible. So we really focus on that. The other thing that we really make sure the kids have is light clothing, so something that will allow them to breathe.
Sometimes Weber says they'll move practice inside so rowers do not overheat because they take precautions so seriously. David, back to you.
All right, Charles, thank you. And just to give you an idea how much these rowers train, the elite team practices up to 9 times a week.